Hey, greetings everyone. Dominic for another How I Solved It with Client. Want to talk about exception reports now and how they are a key tool to maintain data quality in your system. So we do have access to a myriad, an ocean of information these days. We are bringing everything on the same system, which is great. But how do we keep focus and how do we have access to key information that needs to be addressed right now? How do we identify process blockers or things that might be an issue so that we have a process that runs smoothly and we address or tackle potential problems with our customer before they become one? And then how do we provide visibility on critical tasks that needs to be addressed? So these are just a few challenges, obviously, but that can eventually be addressed using exception report. And what do I mean by the exception report? It's really just a report that focuses on an hour type of things. In this case, I'm showing the example of a billable milestone. So you're doing project management, you have some deliverables. They might be a gate or a key date that needs to be tracked, project go live, or some delivery approval that are attached to a payment. So here I'm looking at only milestones from our project. So it's a subset of tasks within my all my tasks that I have in my system. And I'm looking only at tasks that are overdue. So my due date is in the past. Something needs to be done about that. Or if my status is not complete. So if they are in the past and not complete, either I need to change the date and reschedule and address the issue with the customer or whomever is dependent on that milestone to be completed, or I update the status because it was actually completed, but it was not marked as such. So that's an exception report. Looking across all my information just to find some key information that we need to address that we might have an issue and have a challenge managing. So in this case, we can use or review that information obviously as a report itself. Another neat thing that I like to do often is to use the subscribe button on reports in Salesforce, where you can have that schedule sent over to you. It could be sent only if there are actually records in there. So you just send me the report if there are records more than one. So that also serves as an alert. I love that feature, especially when we're doing a pilot or trying to find solutions to address a process before we fully automate things. I like to use the subscribe on report to address that. And obviously, those exception report should be used and leveraged also on dashboards. So if you want to provide that visibility and generate accountability to people, you should expose that and review them as a team. So here, the example is pre-invoicing. So finance, accounting is looking into generating new invoices. They want to make sure that everything is up to date. Overdue billable milestone is going to be key for them. So they will want to look with their PMs and make sure that the actions there are actions taken to correct the information. So reschedule or mark as complete so that we can go on with the rest of the process. So benefits, obviously, just to summarize my thoughts here, we want to create team alignment and visibility by using those exception report, bringing focus to people so that we stimulate accountability. People will tend to make sure that they maintain their information if we keep on looking into those exception report in the team meetings, and then it's going to build some habits doing so. So hopefully you find some value into this trick here using exception report to have better visibility over your information. Thanks. You have a great day.